we need to be paying attention to what's going on in the UK. Seriously. And if you don't know, let me update you. Their Prime Minister just said that every UK citizen will be required to have a digital ID before that Parliament is up, which I think is in like 2 years. Or you cannot get a new job. If you're at your current job, you can keep it if you refuse, but you will not be able to get a new job. That is going to put so many people in a bind and force them to comply. Okay, so this is very real. All right, and I don't know if y'all been paying attention to Agenda 2030 or the World Economic Forum and who recently has taken over that. You will own nothing and be happy. It's literally playing right in front of our faces. So we need to be paying attention. Also, something that they've done in the UK since releasing this news is they've been putting blockades in the middle of public roads, restricting access to their citizens. So they're forcing them to either reroute them to get to another town or another city within the UK, or restricting them to where they're at. So it's like creating 15-minute cities in a sense. We've been saying this since COVID. I know I'm a conspiracy theorist, but we're up so many points by now. Like, it's hard not to be. And also another thing that I want to hit on, please don't think that this is the mark of the beast. Okay, if you're really religious, that's okay. I am not. But I want you to think outside the box. All right, you need to think outside the box and realize that this is all being engineered. It's being engineered to follow prophecy. They're literally engineering it to make it look like it's coming true. Or else none of this would be coming true. They're engineering it to be that way. So please keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Because it is not the mark of the beast. This is for systematic control. Okay, this is to collapse their current economy and their citizens. Because whenever they bring in the digital ID, CBDCs are next. You know, so, and UBI and all that follows. But you just gotta pay attention. You know, they all met in the UK not that long ago. I think Trump was over there. Canada's leaders were over there. And then one of Canada's government representatives were asked in a press conference if they were going to do that in Canada with the digital IDs. He wasn't expecting that question. He stumbled. He stumbled and fumbled and finally said no. But you could see that he was caught extremely off guard and he stumbled all over his words. But yeah, just pay attention. What are your thoughts?